Welcome to another episode of Xman Hack. In this episode I'm going to propose my personal project, which is going to notify me when a new letter is present in my mailbox. So here what you need to create your personal notify mailbox. An Arduino Pro Mini that works at 3.3 volts due to the battery that has a capacity of 3.7 volts and 1000 milliamps, an RF receiver, this one, an RF transmitter, a transistor which will turn on and off the transmitter, RF transmitter, so we say power, a photoresistor which will detect the intensity of the lights when the door of the mailbox gets open and the letter gets dropped inside, a normal JST connector that will allow us to keep the connector on the battery and just unplug the battery from the Arduino and charge it when we need and then plug it back without the soldering stuff, etc. A resistor kit which we need to find out which sensitivity we want to achieve on our project. The schematic is very simple. The Arduino is in deep sleep and it can be waken up by an interrupt, in which in our case is a light sensor. The transistor is connected to one of the digital pins, so when an Arduino is awake, it turns on the transmitter and the base is notified. One resistor is connected between the digital input and the photoresistor. This will depend on what kind of sensitivity you need. The battery is connected to the raw input, so it gets regulated to 3.3 volts. It's a breadboard with all the components connected, so we can test that everything works before soldering on the Arduino Pro Mini. So here is the sensor, a light sensor connected to a 3.3K resistor. This is a very sensible one. I found out that above to 1K it gets very sensible. The transmitter that is connected to the transistor below here, so when the Arduino wakes up, it turns on the transmitter and then it turns off. This one is a receiver, so we just kind to simulate, just to test that everything works, that by applying this ball over it, it will just trigger and then send the data over, and then that's it. What you want to do next is to call something on this one. When you receive the data, it sends to the your web server or maybe to the cloud. So after my soldering, they're not amazing. I still need to kind of use a lighter to shrink the heat shrink here, but it works. I got the battery here, the transmitter here, the sensor here for the lights. Doesn't get very focused there. And it's running. Now it's running. I checked the ampere and it was like 0.001. Sometimes I was getting 0.01, but just for like a second or less. So now if I put it down here, and if I cover again with my bow, you can see it sent the message again and again. So what I need is just to get some blue tack, some or whatever you prefer, to fix the battery and the sensor on the top of, just maybe on the side, on the top of the mailbox inside, so you can capture the lights coming through the post, and then job's done.